Hi everybody. Well, obviously there's a little bit something wrong here with this picture. Unfortunately, today I was out flying, and I think about 2 flights after I shot the video demonstrating this Eagle Power 2306 2888 kV motor. I was flying along, and the plane actually wasn't that far away from me. I was just going down the runway about 6 or 7 feet in the air, and all of a sudden the plane just the rear end is essentially the nose sort of reared up, and the back end couldn't just sort of decide what it wanted to do. It sort of snapped, did like a rudder snap roll type thing a couple of times, and as you probably saw, as you saw in those pictures at the start, it landed in a manner that it was not supposed to land. So anyway, I think what happened was, I probably didn't check this well enough. This was unplugged. This is the lead from my speed controller. This was unplugged on the ground. It may have got pulled out because of the impact, but I suspect that it was probably loose because the way that the plane reacted. Sometimes what'll happen is if you even sometimes when you're unplugging the battery and the servos will get a weird signal to them, they'll sort of kick one way. And this essentially, now I've exaggerated it, but this essentially is the way, if you look in the pictures, top and bottom, this is the way my elevons and rudders were when I picked the plane up. Like, the motor was actually still getting power. The motor was beeping. The prop wasn't spinning, obviously, but the motor was beeping. So it was trying to roll right and yaw left at the same time, and the servos were all the way over. Originally I checked all the servos because I thought maybe I'd strip the servo, but so far the servos seem okay. I'll have to check them all. But anyway, long story short, if I really wanted to, I'm sure I could probably fix this plane. I've got about 148 flights on it now, and it's served me really well as a quad motor test bed, and I have my red Mig that I can continue to use that. But anyway, what I've decided to do is I've already got a set of plans for another Mig-35B. I got these printed off at the print shop today. So I probably was not going to do this until the fall, and it's not going to be super fast. But I'm gonna build another one. I won't. This one's built out of Dollar Tree foam. Pardon me. I probably won't build this one mostly out of Dollar Tree foam. I'll probably build it out of Depron and model plane foam, because I want to shoot some build videos of the build to just sort of demonstrate, having done the basic beginner one already on the MiG-29 version 1, I wanted to do one on a score and fold airplane, so I guess I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. And the Dollar Tree foam build process probably takes about 50% longer, summer being almost here, the build's probably going to be a little bit slower than normal anyway, because like I said, I was probably not going to do it till the fall, but I might as well do it now anyway. So anyway, the build video, it's not going to cover all the basics, like as much as the beginner series did. I will probably have short versions on how I set the plans up and different thoughts when I cut the foam out, but I'm not going to go through all the absolute basic stuff like I did with the MiG-29 version 1. But anyway, that'll be something upcoming. Yeah, I guess lesson learned, being that this is a test bed and I've changed speed controllers and I've changed motors I don't know how many different times, and I obviously, my speed controller lead was probably not as snug into the receiver as it should be, and somehow I think it worked itself loose, and caused me to lose control of the motor. The motor was still getting power, and also essentially control of my plane, because my servos all kicked, my rudders and my elevons kicked essentially opposite to each other, and the plane didn't quite know exactly what it was supposed to do, and unfortunately this is the result. So yeah, it's disappointing. I mean, I hate crashing, especially when this plane has flown so well for me. But anyway, we'll build another one. So I'll strip all the components out of this plane, make sure that they're all working properly, and then we'll build another one. So there you go, folks. Like I said, some lessons learned, you know, the hard way. I mean, you know, if you're gonna fly airplanes, this is stuff like this is eventually gonna happen. No matter how careful you are, there are gonna be times where you're gonna miss something, which I obviously did today. So there we go. Stay tuned for upcoming build videos, upcoming news on building a new one. Again, I'm going to build it out of Depron, probably for most of it, and the fuselage and canopy will be built probably out of model plane foam, and we'll tinker on that over the upcoming months. You know, when I'm not flying and enjoying other summer activities. So just wanted to let you know, you're not going to be seeing this one, unfortunately, in any more flying videos. She's going to go to Mig-35B, the Mig-35B boneyard, unfortunately. So anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching. Blue skies, calm winds to everyone. Park jet noise, the other sound of freedom, baby. Take care.